Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Intimacy Inside by Anaïs. This is a space where we talk about love, relationships, and human connection. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or somewhere in between, our goal is to help you navigate the complexities of intimacy with clarity and confidence. Relationships can be one of the most beautiful and fulfilling part of life, but they can also be challenging. Most of us dream of finding that one special person who can share our lives with. But how do we really know if someone is the right fit? What if you're in a relationship that is just not meant to be? While no relationship is perfect, compatibility plays a huge role in happiness and satisfaction. In this video, we are going to be talking about 7 major signs that you and your partner might not be truly compatible. I know that's weird, right? Recognizing these signs early can help you make informed decision and avoid unnecessary heartbreak. So let's go straight to the point. Sign number one: you don't truly understand each other. Imagine you're talking to your partner, trying to share something personal, but they just don't seem to get it. You might feel like you're speaking different languages. A strong relationship thrives on understanding. If you and your partner often misinterpret each other's feelings, you struggle to communicate effectively, or you constantly have to explain yourself over and over again to your partner, it can be a sign of incompatibility. A good partner should be able to pick up on your nonverbal cues, understand the tone of your voice, and get what you're trying to say without you having to spell it out every time. When communication gaps become too wide, misunderstanding piles up. This can lead to frustration and emotional distance in relationship. To strengthen your bond, try practicing active listening. Repeat back what your partner says to make sure you understand them correctly. If the disconnection continues despite your best efforts, it might be time to reassess the relationship. Sign 2: you're too different from each other. We have We've all heard the saying, opposites attract. While it's true that having different interests can keep a relationship exciting, too many differences can lead to lack of common grounds. For instance, if one person loves outdoor adventure and the other person prefers staying indoor and watching movie, this can be managed with compromise. But if you have completely different values, goals, or worldviews, it can create a deeper divide. Once the initial excitement fades, it may become clear that you don't actually enjoy spending time together or you don't share a vision for the future. Long lasting relationships often have some shared core values like perspective of family, money, and lifestyle. If you and your partner struggles to relate to each other on an emotional and intellectual level, this might be a red flag. The third sign is you try to change each other instead of growing together. Love should encourage growth, not force change. If you feel pressured to become someone you're not in a relationship just to keep your partner happy, that's a warning sign. Maybe your partner doesn't like the way you dress, the hobbies you enjoy, or the friends you have. If they constantly push you to change, it might be because they don't truly appreciate you for who you are. And a healthy relationship should inspire you to be a better version of yourself and not force you into a mode that doesn't fit you. Similarly, if you find yourself wishing your partner was different and trying to reshape them into someone else, ask yourself if you really love them or just the idea of who they could be. Relationships should be built on mutual acceptance, not endless attempt to fix one another. The fourth sign: you argue constantly. It's normal for couples to disagree most times, but if arguments happen all the time, it can be exhausting and damaging. Frequent fights, especially over minor things, can signal deeper problems. Even worse, if arguments involve name calling, shouting, or emotional manipulation, this could be a sign of an unhealthy relationship. Instead of tearing each other down, couples should find ways to resolve conflicts with respect. If you notice that your partner tends to bring out the worst in you, or you're constantly walking on eggshells to avoid fights in your relationship, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. The fifth sign is that you avoid problems instead of solving them. On the flip side, some couples don't argue at all, not because they agree on everything, but because they avoid conflicts at all costs. Maybe you stay quiet to keep the peace, even when something is bothering you. Or perhaps your partner dismisses your concern rather than addressing them. Ignoring problems doesn't make them go away at all. It just builds resentment. Healthy relationship requires open communication. If you and your partner can't discuss issues honestly, the relationship may be built on a fragile foundation. It's okay to disagree as long as both partners are willing to work through their differences constructively. The sixth sign, your social lives are completely separate. While it's important for couples to spend quality time alone, isolating yourself from friends, family can be unhealthy most times. Do you only hang out with each other and rarely see anyone else? Have you have you never met your partner's friend or family? Do they seem uninterested in meeting the important people in your life? If so, this could be a sign of an imbalanced relationship. Building relationships with each other's loved ones strengthens trust and deepens connections. A partner who avoids integrating into social circles or doesn't let you into theirs may not be fully committed to a long term relationship. The seventh sign, which is the last one, is you lack physical and emotional attraction. A relationship isn't just about companionship, it also requires attention and chemistry. Even if someone looks great on paper, if you don't feel the spark, it might not work out in the long run. Love isn't just about spending time together. It's about feeling emotionally connected and physically drawn to one another. If you see your partner more like a friend than a romantic partner, you may need to consider whether the relationship is truly fulfilling for you. Passion, intimacy, and emotional bonding are key components of a strong relationship. Without them, you might end up feeling stuck in a platonic partnership rather than a romantic one. So, let me give my final thoughts on this. Every relationship has ups and downs, and nobody is perfect. But knowing the difference between small disagreements and fundamental incompatibility can save you from heartache. A great relationship requires effort, it requires dedication and mutual respect. The key is to find someone who is worth that effort and time, someone who makes you happy, understands you, and shares your value. I want you to take your time to reflect on your relationship. Are you truly happy, or are you forcing something that isn't meant to be? I hope that this video helped you gain some insight into your relationship. And if you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to like the video, drop your comment, and subscribe for more discussions on love, relationships, and psychology. Thank you so much for watching, and do take good care of yourself. Have a nice time. Bye.